Hello traders, this is the simplest way to trade on a 4-hour chart. It's low stress and it's very easy to monitor since you're not checking this till maybe every 8 hours or so, or 4 hours, whatever. So what you want to do is you wait for the candles to pierce through any of these lines. This is the 50 EMA and this is the 200. So a good example of this would be this candle here went down, broke this one, but not quite the 200 here. You have to have some clearance. So a better example would be here. Here, broke through this moving average and this one too. So you wait for it to pull back towards it, and then you get a positive candle combination here. So a bullish candle after the negative. So you get in here, and then you wait for about maybe 2 or 3 bearish candles before you get out. So at here, see what I've got in here, and stop loss would be like a few pips below the wick here. So this didn't trigger it. And then once you're in profit, you can move you can keep moving your stop loss along the way, or wait until you get a couple of negative candles, 3 candles in a row. So this would have yielded a nice 46 pips. Let me find another example here also. And the same way on the way down. You broke this line. You can break either one of the lines. It doesn't have to break both of them. So on the way down here, broke this line. You wait for it to touch it back up again and ride it again. And this is actually an excellent sign to stay short because it broke through the 200, which is much harder to do than the 50. So you would have rode this down. There's no strong candles in the opposite direction until you got to this one, but it's only one, not 2 in a row. So you want to get out when you get a very strong candle, or you get a couple of candles in a row. So I would probably got an out here, and this is giant move, just to be honest with you. So I probably got in here and got an out here of 150 pips. So this is like 85 to 95% effective. So currently, I would probably short this if I get another close of the second negative candle here, because well, actually no, this is, you can play this, but this is not what I'm teaching here. What I'm teaching here is you wait for it to break the moving averages. So to play this on the long side, we'd have to wait for this to break this way, come back, retest it, and then start moving this way. So shorting this right now is kind of a high risk. I mean, could technically go to this level right here. Yeah, let's take a look at another pair. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is on the way up here. Broke the 200, went back to touch it, and you got a very bullish combination here. And then after 2 or 3 candles, you get out. Wait for another bullish sign at the moving average. So you got it in here, and up to this one. You got it out of the 2 or 3 candles in the opposite direction. So it's not necessarily the number of candles, but the size of them. So if you get one giant candle that erased the gains here, you would get out. So in this scenario, you would have gotten in here, right here, and gotten out after a couple of candles, 45 pips. And got in here, and gotten out another like 30 to 40 pips. And then, so this method keeps you out of losing trends, because once you cross both of the lines, or even one of them, you're pretty much going to continue. It doesn't really, very few times you see it chopping around both of them or changing direction once it crosses. So currently, see what happened here? This it crossed the 50, but it never went back to it. Went on to cross the 200, hesitated a little bit, and went back and touched it, and we got an entrance signal right here at this candle here, because it look, I cleared all this junk right here, cleared all the wicks. If the close clears the wicks, which acts as resistance, that means it's gonna keep on going up. Let's see another pair here. Oh, look at that. So this one, look how the 200, and once it broke the 200, acted as a support a few times here, like almost here, 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 touched it, here. Look how perfect this is. It's like, I mean, within few pips on this one here, and that's how it is. On the way down, it broke the 200, broke the 50, broke the 200, tried to retrace, and then we have negative action here. I would probably gotten in here because this is a bullish candle, trying to touch this, but it failed. And then this candle broke halfway point here, so this was a bearish sign. 50 pips. So I hope you got the idea. If you have any questions, go ahead and send me an email. I do have a scalping system that I'm selling. If you're interested in that, let me know. Thank you.